Hello viewers, in today's video, we are going to tell you about the Titanic, who built it, why it was created, and how it disappeared into the dark waters of the ocean. So make sure to watch the video till the end. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends, so that you never miss out on our upcoming exciting videos. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. The RMS Titanic remains one of the most famous ships in history, not only because of its grandeur but also because of the tragic fate it met on its maiden voyage. Built in Belfast by Harland and Wolff, Titanic was the pride of the White Star Line and was considered a marvel of early 20th century engineering. At nearly 900 feet in length, with luxurious interiors, state-of-the-art technology, and a reputation for being unsinkable, the ship quickly became a symbol of human ambition and progress. Wealthy passengers from Europe and America flocked to secure first-class cabins, where the lavish dining halls, grand staircases, and finely decorated suites reflected the peak of Edwardian luxury. At the same time, hundreds of immigrants seeking a new life in the United States traveled in third class, carrying with them their hopes and dreams for a brighter future. The Titanic set sail from Southampton on April 10, 1912, stopping briefly in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, Ireland, before beginning her transatlantic journey toward New York City. On board were over 2,200 people, including some of the wealthiest families of the era and many ordinary workers who had saved everything for this one chance to cross the Atlantic. Despite her immense size and cutting-edge design, the Titanic carried only about 20 lifeboats, enough for barely half of the people aboard because maritime regulations at the time did not require more. This oversight would prove disastrous just days later. On the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic steamed through the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The evening was unusually calm, the sea like glass, making it difficult to spot icebergs ahead. At 11:40 p.m., the ship struck a massive iceberg on its starboard side. The collision created a series of punctures below the waterline, causing 5 of the ship's watertight compartments to flood. The Titanic was designed to stay afloat if up to 4 compartments were breached, but with 5 compromised, her fate was sealed. Still, many passengers, and even crew members, did not immediately grasp the severity of the situation, believing the ship could withstand the damage. As the icy Atlantic waters rushed into the hull, chaos slowly unfolded. The crew began loading women and children into lifeboats. The confusion and poor communication meant that many boats were launched half empty. Some passengers in first class resisted leaving the warmth of the ship's lounges, while those in third class struggled to find their way to the deck, hindered by locked gates and lack of direction. Meanwhile, the ship's orchestra played on the deck, hoping to maintain calm. As panic began to spread, the haunting image of musicians playing "Nearer, My God" to Thee while the ship sank has since become one of the most enduring legends of the disaster. In the early hours of April 15th, just over 2.5 hours after striking the iceberg, the Titanic broke apart and sank beneath the freezing waters of the North Atlantic. More than 1,500 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest maritime disasters in peacetime history. The survivors, about 700 in total, were rescued by the RMS Carpathia, which had raced through icy waters to respond to Titanic's distress calls. The world awoke that morning to shocking news. The unsinkable ship was gone, and with it thousands of dreams and lives. The sinking of the Titanic led to major changes in maritime safety. Investigations revealed flaws in safety regulations, lifeboat provisions, and wireless communication practices. As a result, new international laws required sufficient lifeboats for all passengers, mandatory lifeboat drills, and around-the-clock radio watch on ships. The tragedy became a turning point in sea travel, reminding humanity of the limits of technology. When pride and overconfidence overshadow caution, more than a century later, the Titanic continues to captivate the world. Explorations of the wreck, resting over 12,000 feet below the ocean surface, have uncovered haunting remnants of the ship's storied china dishes, shoes, jewelry, and pieces of the grand staircase. These relics remind us that the Titanic was more than just a ship. It was a floating world where people from every walk of life came together for a brief moment in history. Its story is one of ambition and tragedy, of human error and resilience, and it remains an enduring symbol of both the greatness and the vulnerability of human achievement. So viewers, this was our video for today, in which we told you about the Titanic. We hope you enjoy it. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends so you can keep getting all of our upcoming exciting videos. That's all for now. Take care and goodbye.